was. So we're trying something for the very first time. We're gonna work on a New Orleans raspberry king cake. But like I say, we've never done this before and we're kind of making it up as we go. So we'll keep track and we'll show you the recipe at the end. We're working on a Mardi Gras king cake, and it's just kind of our take on a king cake. We're a little too far north to be Cajun, but we're gonna give it a shot. Jacob's mixed up some of his sweet biscuits. Basically, help me, Jacob.
Flour, butter, shortening, buttermilk, and a bit of sugar.
Ah, nice. Okay, cool.
Biscuit dough going into a Dutch oven that's been greased with vegetable oil.
Some regular sugar, some confectioner's sugar, 2 egg yolks, and some vanilla and a little amaretto. Here's some raspberry amaretto preserves. I'm just gonna put some little blobs here and there. Well, this and 5 more times will make the 6th time that we have made this Mardi Gras king cake. So fingers crossed, I hope it works. There we go. Let's see what happens. I'm putting together a super quick duck gumbo that is gonna be really tasty, but it's also gonna be really fast. So don't get mad at me if you're looking at me and saying, she didn't take a long time to make her roux, any of that stuff. I'm doing this quick and hot and fast and over royal oak charcoal. This fire is hot, but it's cool enough that these will roast and catch some flavor as opposed to just burning up. So, yeah. All right, let's see. That should get pretty hot pretty fast. So put together a mirepoix, carrots, celery, onions, garlic, kind of a traditional New Orleans blend of flavors. That's gonna help flavor our gumbo. Give us some veggies. That's always good for us. My brother-in-law Presley is from Biloxi, Mississippi, on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and his mom her name was Tilly Mallet. Miss Tilly was all sorts of things. Miss Tilly was a nurse. She was a lady. She was a Mardi Gras queen. She was a Mardi Gras maid. She was known for doing the alligator when she was in her 70s. This woman was a legend. And something that she taught me is that if you eat gumbo, you're supposed to eat gumbo with potato salad. So we're gonna make an ash potato salad that we think would make Mama Tilly proud. So I've got just some little red potatoes wrapped up in foil. We're gonna put them straight into the fire. This rig here was my daddy's rig from deer camp. He would get his grandbabies and go down to the woods where he had a little cabin, and they had a poppy camp every year during Thanksgiving. So during poppy camp, Daddy and the grandbabies would go down to the woods. They'd take stuff and make stew. And so this was his rig for that, and I really enjoyed getting the chance to learn to play some with just some open fire. It's been pretty fun. Oh yeah, right. Only a half a cup of olive oil. So we just added some flour to our butter and our olive oil, and we're gonna let that brown. That's gonna be our roux. And like I say, it's not gonna be a traditional roux. I'm going hot and fast, and I'm skipping a bunch of steps. One of my next steps, I'm gonna add in some beef consomme. I didn't have time to make beef stock, and I wanted something that would impart into my gumbo, having been, wanted it to make it taste like it's been cooking longer. So we're gonna add that beef consomme in there as soon as my roux gets a little bit browner. There we go. All this ash reminds me that my granddad Eubon would, he always smoked cigarettes, and so he would always add lots and lots of black pepper to everything he cooked so that you couldn't tell if it was cigarette ashes or black pepper. So I better go find my black pepper. Oh, that's ready to come out now. Right, start now. So we think we may have burned the bottom and maybe the sides, but we're gonna eat from the middle and it's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be just delicious. There we go. Okay, chop some green onions that have been smoked and grilled. We're gonna add some of our dry rub. Give it one more good stir and we're gonna pull it up. Ooh, that looks good. Ever eaten roasted okra? It's good. It's good just like that. Yeah, we need some of the slime to be able to get out and do its thing. Tomatoes, we just put a little roast on them, little fire kiss, because we want everything that goes in our gumbo to have some extra good flavor today, since we're cheating on gumbo. Let's see. Ooh-wee, this is just gonna get better and better and better. Oh, holy mess. Some country pleasing andouille sausage is one of our favorites. It's got just a casing that pops. The flavors are just amazing. So we just moved our gumbo over to the Weber kettle. We're about to put together some barbecue shrimp, and I wanted to use that open fire for that. So let's add the last of this, and then we're just gonna let it coast for a while, let the flavors join together. Wait. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of my old pal, some of that old thyme, like my cousin said. Some thyme, that just adds just a little bit of extra flavor. I'm gonna hit it again with a little bit of our Princess dry rub. Ooh, that smells good. Yeah. So in Mississippi, barbecue shrimp means a totally different thing than it does in Louisiana. In Louisiana, it's all about the flavor of the liquid that your shrimp cooks in, and it's definitely not traditional barbecue sauce at all. It's gonna be a lot of butter, olive oil, a lot of seasonings. It's gonna be salty and spicy, lots and lots of lemon. And so we're gonna be using butter, olive oil, Worcestershire, and Louisiana hot sauce. We're going to use some of my Princess dry rub, a little extra smoked paprika, and lots and lots and lots of lemon for this barbecue shrimp. spicy. Black pepper, black pepper. Let's lay down some. That's about ready to come up. So we're going to specifically leave the heads on because the heads are going to give a whole lot of flavor to this pot of stuff. And what you'll do is you'll peel the shrimp, but then we got a whole entire 2 feet of bread that we're going to use to dip that good sauce in the bottom. So I think that's probably good right there. Down in there one good time. So this is going to get done really fast. Shrimp cooks so fast. So we're going to put a cap on it. I'm going to let it go for about 3 to 5 more minutes. Then we're going to pull it and let the residual heat finish cooking that shrimp. Now, let's go see about making some Mama Tilly potato salad. So you can tell that some of our potato skins are a little bit, got a little bit dark. They're a little crunchy. The inside of the potato is super creamy. Oh, it's going to be so good with that gumbo. Yeah, these are the perfect, like, they're creamy inside. Yeah, so far I've just added some salt and some pepper and a little bit of my dry rub. I am the queen of pepper and potato salad. I love it. And now, one of my TT's friends brought her some homemade pickles that she shared with me. So I'm going to add, these are sweet pickles. So we're going to dice them, add a little bit of the juice to the salad. Now we've got our ash potato salad. You know, my favorite New Orleans potato salad comes from Mother's. This isn't quite like that, but you can add some more stuff to it, like Mother's has eggs. You can add bacon, any of that kind of stuff, just to jazz it up. But this is kind of my family's potato salad recipe. So we've got some of our princess rub. This is sort of lemony, peppery. It's got garlic and onion, some salt, some pepper. So kind of mild flavors, but really bright flavors that'll help bring this duck. It's like a hurricane coming to Mississippi. We got our weather changing pretty fast, so we're gonna knock these guys out really fast. I'm gonna cook them to a nice medium rare. They're super simple. Royal Oak is an all-natural, American-made product, and it goes perfect with the sort of folks that I've grown up with and that I live my life alongside. Those folks like to go out, they like to go hunting, they like to go fishing, they harvest their food from the wild, and it seems like that is the perfect combination for an American-made, made in Missouri charcoal that lends not just heat and a little bit of char, but also because it comes from hardwood, it gives you the smoke that you need to make all of your flavors exactly right. I better pull these guys before they get too done. This teal from my friend Ron Selby is cooked to a medium rare, maybe even rare. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a little of Mama Tilly's potato salad in the bottom of the bowl. I have a little bit of rice and a little bit of duck, and on top of that, we're gonna hit it with our andouille sausage fire roasted gumbo. A base of rice. I'm doing this Mama Tilly salad. This is the way she ate it. Well, it should be the way you eat it too. Let's see. Let's get some of our ash potato salad. It's good. You like it? If Little Bird likes it, then it's good. And then we're gonna top it with this gumbo. Make sure you get a piece of that sausage there. And there we go. And, all right, let's get some of these in here. Oh, wait, shrimp heads. There we go. Some Crusties for everybody. There we go.